So we're sitting out here at a flip project, and I want to have a very, very important conversation with you. Um, a very important conversation with you about where you're at in your life and where you're at in your business. So this magazine got brought to my attention recently, and someone's like, "Dude, how'd you end up on the cover of a magazine?" And not to sound egotistical, because like I'm not that guy. How I ended up on the cover of a magazine was I believed I deserved to be on the cover of a magazine. How did I flip 500 houses? I believed I would flip 500 houses. So if there's something that you want in your life, in your business, in your health, in your wealth, in your relationships, in your investments, it doesn't start by doing things or doing stuff or taking action, taking massive action. That's not where it starts. That is a step. That's a piece of the pie. The most important thing I'm going to tell you is just believing that's who you are inside. There was a point in time where I was nothing, broke as a joke, living in an apartment, had zero financial education, zero real estate, in a hole, like a financial hole, a job I hated. I chose to believe from that spot. I chose to believe that I was an amazingly successful, wealthy real estate entrepreneur when I had nothing. And if you can understand that, if there's something, like I said, that you want, you're overweight, fat, out of shape, whatever, you have to believe that you are healthy. If you're broke like I was, living in an apartment or just scraping by paycheck to paycheck, you have to believe inside of you that you are wealthy. Not a year from now, not 5-10 years, like right now. Like, believe it in your core. That is who I am. You may not be experiencing it today, but in order to experience it tomorrow, you have to believe it today. You have to believe it today, because if you get this, it will change everything for you. It will change everything for you, because when you believe in your heart and in your soul, and you believe, what happens is when you believe that is who you are, it is who I am, this is my being, it is my essence, then you will begin to think accordingly. If you believe that you are a failure, or that like you're just a fat, overweight piece of shit, then you're gonna begin to think, you're gonna continue to think those thoughts. But if you choose, and it's just a choice, if you want to be happy, be happy. You can do that right now. You can experience that today. You don't have to wait. If you want to be wealthy right now. It doesn't mean your bank accounts are gonna wake up overnight, but they will begin, because when you believe it, when you believe these things, what happens is that you will begin to generate those thoughts that will bring those things to fruition. Next, you will have the words. Okay, the belief will be followed by the thoughts, which will be followed by the words. And as Jesus said himself, the word became flesh. And when you believe these things, now you will automatically begin to do the things that are required, that aligns up with your heart and with your soul, to begin to have and experience those things. So my friends, the game of becoming a successful entrepreneur, or a real estate entrepreneur, or a husband or a father, or becoming fit, it just starts with believing. And you can do that right now. You don't need to wait. You don't need another course. If you're an investor, you don't need another real estate course. You don't need another program. You don't need a boot camp. But you need a breakthrough. You need a breakthrough and begin to see yourself in a different light. And understand, if there is truly something that you desire to have in your life and desire to experience in your life, you have to be that person that has that ability to manifest it. And so the best way to be that person is simply to be that person.